You might have heard Dictator's disaster with a lady in French Guyana. You might have heard Dictator's disaster with a lady in French Guyana. Well, we got introduced in Cayenne. French romance I can't understand. I said I loved her, she kept on saying, Dictator, seeing is believing. So if you love me, you gotta prove it. And to prove it, you gotta do it. It's only so I get to believe it. When you prove it by doing it. Well then the old talk really surprised me. Hearing it from my lady, I used to give those talks to my girlfriend, but in those days we were children. So then I held her immediately and pressed her to my body. My show of romance was rather poor. She pushed me off and made me to know, darling, if you love me, you gotta prove it. And to prove it, you gotta do it. It's only so I get to believe it. When you prove it by doing it. Well then at last I started to study how on earth to please this young lady. Well, if it's neither romance nor money, darling, well, what can this thing be? You know she started to look at me with scorn, saying, I thought you were modern. Right away she explained to me, it's the only way to get in society. Well, it's then she told me how I must prove it. I was embarrassed, you could believe it. For all the vulgar thoughts I were having, she only wanted an engagement ring. No lie, my baby giving lots of trouble, and I'd like to find out why. Real facts. No lie, my baby giving lots of trouble, and I'd like to find out why. Long ago she never did a harm, sleeping every night just like a lamb. Nowadays a notion in her head, she must eat a Frankfurter to go to bed. My baby, she wouldn't sleep. Every night she have to get Frankfurters to eat. My baby, she wouldn't sleep until she get a fat Frankfurter to eat. Then declare, anything I own, believe you have a share. She said, with no deceit, you have always provided good things to eat. I have got hot dogs here to waste, but I developed a real peculiar taste. I said this is resting on my mind, because suddenly I just wake up to find my baby, she wouldn't sleep. Every night she got to get Frankfurters to eat. My baby, she wouldn't sleep until she get a big Frankfurter to eat. At last, I cornered her, saying what you're trying to expense me for. You know to get money, I'm always working hard. She said, Dictator, you're making style. Maybe you think that I am still a child. It is time that you should realize it is very long I finished with hot dog size. My baby, she wouldn't sleep until she get a big Frankfurter to eat. My baby, she wouldn't sleep. Every night she wants a fat Frankfurter to eat. Carnival week I was in the mood to distribute some presents in my neighborhood. Carnival week I was in the mood to distribute some presents in my neighborhood. Impossible to remember everything. I went and asked the neighbors what I must bring. A young lady living next door pushed her head in a hole and made me to know. I want you to bring cassava for me, darling, bring cassava for me. Give them chicken and turkey, but bring a sweet cassava for me. Well, I never heard of such a present since I born, so I thought the lady was making fun. Either the liquor fly in her head, or as a stranger she was misled. I said we have presents here as you see, at every recognized jewelry. Anything you want you can get from me, only say the word immediately. She said, darling, bring cassava for me, darling, bring cassava for me. Give them chicken and turkey, but bring a sweet cassava for me. Tried all my methods of persuasion. It was of no avail to the woman. She's setting up her face, as you see, and only looking at me. I talking like a rara, she wouldn't flinch. Like a judge, the lady wouldn't yield an inch. She jumped up, stamping her feet. Only bring the cassava, we got the meat. She shout again, bring cassava for me, darling, bring cassava for me. Give them chicken and turkey, but bring a sweet cassava for me. The Bacchanal, St. Lucia at a funeral. I witnessed the Bacchanal, St. Lucia at a funeral. A young lady husband died, the family didn't cry. Everybody form a ring, jumping around, the wife singing, hey, my husband gone away. Man dead, man dead. Is now we go jump and play me. Man dead, man dead. Surprising to me, seeing death taken so lightly. I called the dead man's brother Jim, suggesting a solemn hymn. Up came the dead man's sister, saying, Dickie, don't bother. If you see the lady's face, drinking rum and jerking her way, saying, may my husband gone away. Monday, Monday. Is now you gonna get to play me. Monday, Monday. Nonsense would stop when the dead man's father came up. A young lady said, Mimi, come let us offer a prayer. From the time she mentioned this, the old man start turning beast. He knocked the poor lady down with a flying boat and he joined the song. Hey, baby, husband gone away.
Monday, Monday.
It's now we gon' break away, Mimi.
Monday, Monday.
Now, before the young man buried, the lady was marking me. She making sweet iron thing, and the child in bad looking. She was such a lovely dish. We end up drunk as a fish. Wake up at Hotel Royal, married after the funeral. Hear me, make my husband gone away.
Monday, Monday.
Hey, everybody playing with me,
Monday, Monday.
Time is getting so hard, I opened a pudding stall in my yard. As the time is getting so hard, I opened a pudding stall in my yard. Well, everybody who tastes a slice, hear them out, they saying the pudding nice. A deceitful Vincentian girl, she bite the pudding and start to bawl. What she said was
fire, fire, dictator, the pudding got pepper. Fire, fire, dictator, the pudding got pepper.
Just imagine, friends, how I'm frightened since a sailing that never happened. So I made some sweet water, she pushed me back and told me don't bother. Yet she making so much noise inside the place, she ain't choking her mouth had plenty more space. It had pepper, I wouldn't doubt, but she didn't have such a tender mouth to be bawling.
Fire, fire, dictator, the pudding got pepper. Fire, fire, dictator, the pudding got pepper.
She continued bawling for murder. This time people started to gather, catching spasms and getting worse, as if she want to bring out the police force. So I put my 2 fingers inside her mouth, intending to take back the pudding out. In a clinch, she near break me bone. She said, dictator, leave the pudding alone. Yet she bawling.
Fire, fire, dictator, the pudding got pepper. Fire, fire, dictator, the pudding got pepper.
I asked her what's the meaning of this. Why on earth don't you leave the pudding in peace? But she told me, when you hear me bawling, boy, it is the taste I'm enjoying. I asked how she want the pudding to last. She directly out of the pudding class. She was only bawling for vice. You don't know she snatched for a bigger slice, yet she bawling.
Fire, fire, dictator, your pudding got pepper. Fire, fire, dictator, your pudding got pepper.
Peculiar girls in Tobago, I never thought we had them in Togo. I met peculiar girls in Tobago, I never thought we had them in Togo. On vacation there recently, I visited the home of a young lady. I saw a lovely apple, rosy and nice. I walked up to the shelf and begged for a slice. She said, buy me,
Mama, tell me doggy.
Oh lad,
Mama, tell me doggy.
She pushing the apple at me, yet she shouting out me,
Mama, tell me doggy.
I I decided if it take hours, I will use influential powers. So then I said it will please your mother if you were kind to a stranger. Refusing me would be a shame. The word stranger is a holy name, but my guile and tricks couldn't work at all. Preparing to eat, she jump up and bawl, hey boy.
Me mama tell me doggy,
Oh lad,
me mama tell me doggy.
she pushing the apple at me.
Yeah, she shouting out, me mama tell me doggy.
What a peculiar position. My salivary gland started to function. As I gazed and gazed at the apple, unconsciously I started to dribble. Well, as an actor I played my part, feeling my condition may break her heart. But my impression was not so much, for as I stepped forward trying to touch, she said, ooh,
Me mama tell me doggy,
oh lad,
me mama tell me doggy.
she pushing the apple at me.
Yeah, she shouting out, me mama tell me doggy.
I pleaded as strong as a lion. She won't succumb to my persuasion. Well, I didn't care if they cat me. I will commit pre-dear larceny. Climax of temptation is sweet. I snatch up the apple and start to eat, feeling that the girl would put up a fight. Instead she started to wish me good appetite. I said, if your mother told you don't give as you gave me, you'll get licks when I leave. She turned around and told me direct, me not giving, but I no one can tell.
Well, I fed up, believe me as man, with some malicious people they have in this land. Yes, I fed up, I'll tell you as man, with some malicious people they have in this land. For if they see a man and a woman speaking, they always putting it to some malicious meaning. It could be his sister if they don't know she. They always giving their tongue funny liberty, such as I see me yesterday, making a date with one Mr. Gay. I saw them squeezing, kissing and laughing, but ashamed to tell you the next thing. Hear what happened last week Saturday to a peanut vendor by the name of May. She met one of her uncle on Frederick Street, who was now going to extract some teeth. So she started asking him about her family. How is her Auntie Jane and her son Willie? You know, a malicious woman, go and tell me husband that she see her making deal with a one-leg man. She started, well, I see me yesterday, making a date with one Mr. Gay. I saw them squeezing, kissing and laughing, but ashamed to tell you the next thing. Stupid husband take the old rake and start beating her like a cobra snake. Cough to her mouth, flying put to her nose. The criminal even tear down her clothes. I took my fastness, went to pacify. The man give me a boot under my left eye. And when I asked him, sir, what you do that for? He said it's according to the news he got day before. Such as, he see me yesterday, making a date with one Mr. Gay. They saw them squeezing, kissing and laughing, but ashamed to tell me the next thing. Now these people that carrying this news, if you're not a patient like Job, they'll get you confused. is to see them how they're busy walking on the street, only planning to put husband and wife in all heat. But if we hadn't these kind of people alive, a man would have lived happily with his gorgeous wife, and live as long as Methuselah, and cherish lovers Isaac and Rebecca. Then we wouldn't have no see me yesterday, making a date with one Mr. Gay neither. I saw them squeezing, kissing, or laughing, and ashamed to tell you the next thing. No, Emmeline, I don't like this thing what you're doing in the dew and the rain, parking your body just like a condemned train.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Go home, girl, and stop this loitering.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
You can see the commandos coming.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Ah, girl, your talala wetting. So I told Emmeline, girl, is only cold that you're catching. Remove from this weather, otherwise you sure catch pneumonia.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Go home, girl, and stop this loitering.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
You can see the commandos coming.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Ah, girl, your talala wetting. This time she by the footwalk, posing up just like a chicken hawk. She getting wet for so, trembling but still she wouldn't go.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Go home, girl, and stop this loitering.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
You can see the commandos coming.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Ah, girl, your talala wetting. Yeah, what had me confused, made me laugh till I fall down and I burst my shoes. The commandos was passing, and they carry her down for lightering.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Go home, girl, and stop this loitering.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
You can see the commandos coming.
Emmeline, the rain falling.
Ah, girl, your talala wetting. Police named Mabel arrest me last night for a needle. An Indian woman, police named Mabel, arrest me last night for a needle. Brought me inside the police station to a woman sergeant named Miss Lucia. Put me in a cell mark number 30 and start searching me thoroughly. She searched round my ankle,
no needle.
All inside my shoes,
Yes, no needle.
But when she searched in my pocket, named trouble.
It's just she bumps up with the sharp Coco needle.
Then she said, today I'm in trouble. If I say what, give me that needle. I told her, Mrs. My mommy, what gave it to me? So please don't ask me no more question. before any botheration. You know she took up her staff and started to laugh, determined to break the needle in half. She searched round me and yes,
No needle.
all inside me she
said, no needle.
but when she searched in my pocket, name trouble. It just she bounce up with the sharp cocoa needle. Ah well, seeing that I start to tremble, saying please don't do that, Miss Mabel. Why she put me on my chest, saying how she would give me bless, then push me on a partition. I fall on a bench in the station. You know she drop her staff and start to say how she would have married Sareke. She searched round my ankle,
No needle.
all inside me shoe.
No needle.
But when she searched in my pocket, name trouble.
It just she bounce up with the sharp cocoa needle.
Ah well, after all this misery, here I escaped from custody. The sergeant called on PC Miss Mabel to give the length of the lost needle. Well, the length what you call the sergeant call. It have no needle so long at all. So they chased me out from the charge room, saying this is not a case, it is a cartoon. She searched from me and
No needle.
all inside me shoe.
No needle.
But when she searched in my pocket, name trouble.
It just she bounce up with the sharp cocoa needle.
It's at Dirty Jim, Swizzle Club and Bombay to see how white people does break away. At Dirty Jim, Swizzle Club and Bombay to see how white people does break away. Even sometimes at the Rainbow Terrace, Bel Air Hotel and Hotel de Paris, when they drink their whiskey, rum and soda, is to see how friends greeting one another. See this white man pinching this white man wife, and this white woman squeezing this man so tight. If that's the new way of friendship in life, I say this white man minding this white man wife. Then I said to myself, and myself said to me, oh, what is wrong with humanity? How some people can live this kind of a life, such as one man wife is the next one wife, and believe me, they still live in unity. So I must congratulate their ability. So if the darkies accept that system in life, is only so they could play with the viper wife. As this white man who minding this white man wife, and this white woman who squeezing this man so tight. If that's the new way of friendship in life, I say this white man minding that white man wife. When I saw that, I got jealous as man, so I decided to hold on to Sylvia's hand. Steel band beating for so, imagine the fete. So I asked her for a dancing set. The way she spoke to me, it was a disgrace. And like a female lion, she flung up her face. Well, that brought the whole conclusion to me. That's why we cannot live in unity. As this white man who pinching this white man wife, and this white woman who squeezing this man so tight. If that's the new way of friendship in life, let the darkies mind one another wife. Gone in, it's true. This year to open a human zoo. My application gone in for true as to open a zoo for ugly people, because I does see people all about the place that carry in real animal face. Some like cow, monkey and wild hog, even some with face just like mangrove dog. But it have a certain young fella that living around this area. His belly so big it long and square, he could pass as a human teddy bear. If they really give me that chance, go beyond to people like Jack Balance that carrying such good looking gorilla face, are wiping them clean out the place, especially for the nice looking ladies that making beautiful babies. Yes, by seeing such faces too regular, they may happen to make a gorilla, but it have a certain young fella that living around this area. His belly so big it long and square, he could pass as a human teddy bear. Here another thing what I will do, it might even cause me my death too. I traveling to West California with a dog, catch a net and a hunter to capture a certain ape man who always causing confusion. He could bawl, he could cry, or even croon. Man a snatching the human baboon, but it have a certain young fella that living around this area. His belly so big it long and square, he could pass as a human teddy bear. Well, it's now I will have enemies, picking up all kind of species. Those that carrying face like Joey Brown, are wiping them clean out of tongue. Don't talk about Jimmy Durant and Wallace Berry. Leaving them will be trouble for me. So anyone in here who know they ugly, after this show, wait outside for me. But it have a certain young fella that living around this area. His belly so big it long and square, he could pass as a human teddy bear.
I was out of labor, I went to see a man of Moruga. Last year, I was out of labor, I went to see a man of Moruga. As I reached, he said, take a seat. Then he brought a basin and washed my feet. And in the power, he went to China to speak to the spirits of my ancestors. And if you hear him with the Sabbath, 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 and then he gave me a red candle, saying this thing going to help me with my trouble. The next day, I had to go back, but it wasn't like that. I had to carry sweet oil and $4 in spoiler. All my friends and them vex with me because I wasting money. But I done there too far. When I reach the man was still in China. And if you hear him with the Sabbath, 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 and then he gave me a red candle, saying this thing going to help me with my trouble. I gave him the money to put a light for me. He then gave me me a bat, saying it would give me a start. I had to lie on the ground with all kind of candles around. He then give me a guard, saying to find work now wouldn't be hard, and he gone back.
Subsea, subsea, subsea.
And then he gave me a red candle, saying this thing going to help me with my trouble. My sister, that had won me. He like too much money. I then made a plan for this gracious young man. So put some good castor oil inside the good sweet oil. Well, then he met his destination. For 3 days he had an operation. And if you hear him with his sup. And then he light up a red candle, but it couldn't get him out of that trouble.